When you apply for a job, a recruiter will spend an average of 6 seconds scanning your application, or they'll use AI to do it for them. If you fail to stand out during that 6-second human review or the AI screening, your application's dead on arrival. When you apply for a job in this new world, you have two specific objectives. How do you beat the AI, and how do you stand out to a human recruiter? I'm going to show you how to do both and how to increase your authority score. Why listen to us? We created the one-click worker platform for both candidates and recruiters. We understand how recruiters behave because we created the AI that they use to analyze you and your resume. And it goes without saying that if we built the system, we know how to beat the system. But that doesn't mean I'm going to show you how to cheat the system. I'm going to show you how to make sure that your application triggers every possible signal the AI is looking for, and how to make it impossible for a human recruiter to ignore you. Now you can do everything I'm about to show you manually, or you can do it for free with a few clicks on One-Click Worker. There's a link in the description. Create a free account and follow along. Let's start by talking about how to beat the AI. There's research that says that recruiters don't even read your application until after the AI has reviewed it and generated a job fit score. If your score isn't high enough, your application will never be read. So your first objective is to get the highest possible job fit score. So how do you do that manually? The simple answer is that you need to make sure that everything in the job description is in your resume. How do you do it with a few clicks on the platform? Go to Resume and enter your resume content in these sections. You can have multiple resumes. This is important for emphasizing different strengths for different job applications. Then go to Job Fit Score. Select your resume, copy and paste the job description, and hit Submit. You'll get a job fit score and, more importantly, specific recommendations about how to improve it. Now you're probably thinking, what do I do if the job requirements include qualifications that I don't have? This is where you need to bridge the gap. You should never lie about qualifications. However, if you're missing a specific qualification, mention it in your resume by stating that you are currently developing or researching or learning about that skill or qualification. The AI is capable of identifying intent and progression, so this often means that you'll end up getting partial credit and it will boost your job fit score, all while maintaining 100% honesty. Now this is all very time consuming, and this is why you need tools like this to do it with a few clicks. You can see the job fit analysis includes some suggested text for you to add to your resume for this specific job application. Beating the AI gets you through the door. Now you have 6 seconds to get the attention of a human. So how do you win? Well, if all you do is send a PDF with text, you look like everybody else. If you send a video resume or cover letter, you instantly stand out. Most recruiters will watch them out of curiosity, even if you're not qualified. In the meantime, it instantly demonstrates your communication skills and your professional presence, something a PDF will never do. So how do you do it manually? Start by writing a script. Make sure it's relevant to the job you're applying for, comes across as natural as possible, and doesn't just repeat everything in your written cover letter or resume. So how do you do it on the platform? Go to Video Resume, enter the target job title and requirements, and select a style. Include example content from yourself if you have any. Select the resume you want to use and submit. The AI will generate a script that uses the best practices, hits every keyword, and sounds like it came from you and not some other generic person. Then record it on your phone or webcam. Make sure your background is clean and your audio is high quality. Upload the video to the platform, get a private link and a password, and add them to your written cover letter. The analytics will tell you how many times it was watched, who watched it, and when. As soon as you can see the video has been watched, send your follow-up email. Now Chloe will give us an outline of the best practices for resumes.
Thank you, Adam. Let's talk about crafting the perfect resume and cover letter, specifically tailored for aspiring graphic designers. In such a creative and competitive field, standing out is key, and your application documents are your first opportunity to showcase your talent. Let's start with your resume. For a graphic designer, your resume isn't just a list of experiences, it's a design piece in itself. First and foremost, visual appeal is paramount. Choose a clean, modern, and professional layout that reflects your design aesthetic. Avoid overly busy designs that distract from the content. Secondly, prioritize your portfolio link. This is arguably the most crucial element for a graphic designer. Make it prominent, easy to find, and ensure it leads to a professional, up-to-date portfolio that showcases your best work across various mediums. Next, highlight your relevant skills. Beyond software proficiency like Adobe Creative Suite, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, XD, think about soft skills like conceptualization, branding, typography, color theory, and client communication. Use keywords that recruiters often search for. When describing your experience, focus on achievements and impact, not just duties. Instead of designed logos, try developed a new brand identity for X company, resulting in a 20% increase in brand recognition. Quantify your achievements whenever possible.
Thank you, Chloe. Now let's talk about how to create a cover letter. How do you do it manually? Keep it brief and make sure every sentence specifically relates to the job you're applying for. Your cover letter will not stand out if it's generic. It must be custom. Now that will get super time consuming if you have to write a custom cover letter for 50 jobs. So let's talk about how you can do it on the platform for free with a few clicks. Go to Cover Letters, enter the job title and requirements, select a style, and the AI will generate a text cover letter that sounds like it came from you. Now Cleo will give us an outline of the best practices for cover letters.
Think of it as your opportunity to tell your story and demonstrate your personality, something a resume can't fully do. Your cover letter should always be customized for each role and company. Never use a generic template. Research the company and the specific job description. Mention specific projects or values that resonate with you. Showcase your passion for design. Explain why you are drawn to graphic design and what aspects of it you find most rewarding. Share a brief anecdote about a design challenge you overcame or a project you're particularly proud of. Connect your skills to their needs. Directly address how your design skills, creative process, and experience align with the requirements outlined in the job posting. Demonstrate that you've read and understood what they're looking for. Finally, proofread meticulously. Even for a graphic designer, strong written communication is essential. A typo-free resume and cover letter convey professionalism and attention to detail. By following these best practices, you'll significantly increase your chances of landing that dream graphic design role. Remember, your resume and cover letter are your personal branding documents. Make them shine. Now let's get back to Adam.
Thank you, Cleo. Now your resume and cover letter should be as good as they can possibly be. But let's make you stand out even more. The problem with resumes is that everybody claims they can do everything. If I'm a recruiter, my response to this is, prove it. You're probably thinking, well, how can I prove it if you don't give me an interview? Luckily for you, you can in fact prove it without an interview. You can create content on social media that demonstrates your expertise. This is also a perfect way to demonstrate how you approach solving a problem in your industry, which workflows you use and why, which tools you use and why, where you think your industry is going, and to show your personality. It's very difficult to do this with text in a PDF. Now, can you see something familiar about this list? These are the things that you talk about in an interview. If a recruiter sees all of this, it's like you've been given special treatment, where you get to do a secret pre-interview before the recruiter decides who to interview. This is a massive head start. How do you do this manually? You create content that addresses these items, but that will be massively time consuming. So how do you do it on the platform with a few clicks? Go to Content Studio, create your profile information. It can include multiple resumes, target industries, target jobs, and goals. Then you can use the AI to generate content ideas. Then select an idea and use the AI to generate text and images for social media posts that demonstrate your expertise in a way that sounds like it came from you and meets all of the specific career building criteria in your profile. You can also use the commenting tool to generate comments on posts from thought leaders in a way that builds your authority. Over time, you'll build your authority score. It measures a combination of content quantity, quality, and relevance as it relates to your target job or industry. The higher, the better. As if all that wasn't enough, let's talk about how to make you stand out even more. The ultimate way to stand out is to create social content that reviews or analyzes something about your target employer. Then link to it in your cover letter. No responsible recruiter will ignore a social media post from you about your target employer. Again, if you just want us to do everything for you, we've got you covered. Create a free account, visit the services sections, and select a service. We'll assign a human to your account and we'll build your authority for you. Right now you have the early adopter advantage. Soon everybody will be trying to stand out by using the tactics I mentioned in this video. So you need to do all of this now. Now this video is part 1 of a 2-part series. In part 2 we talk about how to prepare for your interview, the most common interview questions, the job interview questions you need to answer based on your own specific background, and the video also includes a mock interview. Check out the links in the description. I'll see you in the next video.